Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar Solo Marketer here, and in this video I want to share with you how to make the simplest landing page ever and for free. This is perfect for people who want to share a freebie lead magnet with others in exchange for their email address. And to make things even easier, I'll share my simple two-step funnel template and also a welcome email template to deliver the freebie lead magnet, so you don't have to reinvent the wheel, but rather build from something that's already proven to work. And I'll show you where to get the templates at the end of the video. Now I'm just going to show you the process of once you sign up, you have the one-click download links to these templates and how to edit them and how to connect it all together and deliver the lead magnet. And the video itself, I don't know, it shouldn't be more than 15 minutes probably, but if you do it like for the first time, it shouldn't take you more than an hour. So really quick and easy and straight to the point. So yeah, let's get right to it. So once you claim the templates, which I'll, as I said before, at the end of the video, I'll let you know how. You'll get 3 links. You'll get the landing page, which is like a 2-step funnel landing page plus thank you page template. You'll get the welcome email template, and you'll get the video, which is, I think it's going to be this video. This is going to show you how to go through everything. So what you want to do is you just want to click on these first 2 links, and they're going to open up your free System.io account. This is going to be the first one. This is going to be the second one, right? So what's going to happen is, we're going to need to edit the welcome email, and then we're going to need to edit the funnel template, which is just 2 steps, and it's something really simple like this. So we'll get to it in a second. First, just to kind of we'll work a little bit backwards. First, we'll edit the email, just so we have something ready that we can connect to the landing page itself. And once they sign up, they receive the email with the freebie. So yeah, first let's go to the emails, which is under emails, campaigns, right? And then you can click on the quote unquote campaign, which is just 1 email, but you can do 50 if you want. On a free account, you can do 1 campaign. So if you have multiple emails to send, put them all in this campaign and have like a string of emails essentially. So let's go click on the first email, the email template. Obviously you need the sender email address. That's nothing new. You can just click on here and go and verify your email. Gmail doesn't work. I don't think Hotmail works. Like those free emails, they don't really work in 2024 anymore. If you've been sending emails up to this point, you know this, but yeah, you need like a business email. So definitely make sure to get that out of the way when possible. Not like at this instant, but just to save trouble later down the line. But yeah, this is the email itself. This is the subject line, just like welcome to whatever your company name is, or you can also do your freebie is here. Here's your free something guide, right? The name of the thing. So you can just kind of really straight to the point. This is why I'm sending you the email. They sign up. A few seconds later, they receive the email. And the subject line should kind of reflect what they signed up for, essentially. And as for the email itself, if you click on it, that's fine. If you click on it, you'll go in to make the edits. So this one I usually like to keep. I ask for first name and email when people sign up for my freebies, just so I can use this kind of like a custom field that autofills with their name that they filled. So let's say I sign up for the freebie, I put in my name, Edgars, and then once I receive the welcome email as the end user, it will have my name in there. It will say, "Hey, Edgars," over here. So this autofills. So this is kind of a to make it more personal, let's say, but it's not completely mandatory. But yeah, you can just keep it in if you want. And also, the square brackets, that's pretty simple. Just kind of fill in your company name, your what it's all about. But essentially, the goal is to just deliver the freebie. That's like the main goal. And also, there's a couple more steps. But just, let's go through the square brackets. Is there anything else? Yeah, desired outcome, stuff like, make your first $1,000 online or lose 10 pounds before the next summer. That's kind of like where you replace the square brackets with actually what the problem is that this lead magnet is supposed to solve. So that's kind of essentially what you put in here. And then stuff like the main feature. This all depends on your lead magnet, but let's say it could just be something like my proven 3-step formula to do whatever, right? So you can kind of just put that in here. Desired outcome, same thing, just whatever was mentioned above, you can reword it. But here's the steps. If you have anything that you can this is a good opportunity to promote, like a free Facebook group or follow me on Instagram or that sort of stuff. If it's relevant, don't just put in all your stuff in there. Just put in like 1 or 2 things before they download the lead magnet. This is a good opportunity. And then step 2 is obviously the lead magnet. You can put in an image. You can take it out if you want. This is pretty simple. You can just delete it. And over here, the button, just click on the button. Here you put in the URL. The URL would be something like a Google Drive link. just put it in there and click on the share button. Make sure that anyone with the link can view the document if it's a PDF. If it's something else, if it's like a funnel template or whatever, or checklist or spreadsheet, or then it's all different based on the lead magnet type. But yeah, if you have a PDF, just do a Google Drive link. That's probably the simplest. And yeah, here you kind of set the expectation that you might be sending more emails, especially you have like a welcome sequence set up after this. So this is kind of just a paragraph to confirm that. And then yeah, kind regards, name, company name, and that's it. Pretty simple. Save changes. I'm not going to save. This is like a template, so I'm not going to save it, but you save it. And then you click on save and publish, which will not be possible in this account because I don't have it's a dummy account. I don't have the sender email address set up. But essentially you just click on save and publish and just leave it at 0, which just means once they sign up, this email will be sent out 0 days, 0 minutes, whatever, after they sign up. And then you click on activate. And once it's activated, let's go back. It's going to be a green check mark. Let's go click on the campaign. This is the email that we just edited. It's supposed to be green over here. If it's not green, 3 dots, activate. It's going to do the same thing as I did just now. Just make sure this is a green check mark. Otherwise, the email won't send out. All right, so we have the email, and now let's go to the funnel. The funnel is pretty simple. Let's go edit the funnel itself, and then we'll connect it with the email, and then we'll be all ready. So the squeeze page, the link. Oh, let's go to the settings first. The funnel settings, the whole funnel, which is 2 pages. The landing page and the thank you page to confirm that they've signed up for the lead magnet. So let's click on funnel settings, and here you can change the domain. If you have a custom domain, that's preferred most of the time. Some social media sites don't like the default domains that funnel builders give out because there's other people who've been abusing that and then doing scammy things, and maybe that's why it's on a blacklist. So just so you know, just like with the email, a custom domain is kind of a necessity as well on a lot of sites. But yeah, technically some places you can still go with this link, but just so you know, that might be a problem. But the email and the domain combined, it's like less than $10 a month. So that's the cost of running business. It's not too crazy. And yeah, here you can name the funnel. That's for yourself in the back end. This one is not necessary. These 2 things, you will not be selling anything on these pages. So let's just click on save after we pick the domain. And here we can edit the path or the slug or whatever you want to call it. So this is like yourdomain.com/ I would make this simpler. So whatever your domain is, your lead magnet is, you can do something like /guide, right? Make it simpler, cleaner. If you have multiple words in there, let's say it's like a gardening -guide, right? So do a dash, or you can do this underline thingy. I don't know what you call it, but definitely don't do space. That's not going to work with the URL paths. And also don't do caps lock. That will also not work. It will just tell you that it's not valid. It's just kind of a little minor glitch thingy. It's like in real life, if you put in the link with the capital G, it will be fine. But over here in the setup, just use lowercase g and it will be completely fine. Check mark. And obviously to open the page, you can click on the link icon, click on open, and it opens the page, right? So let's go back. Let's actually go and edit the page. That's the next step. Edit the page. And yeah, just basically the simple headline, benefit driven, that calls out your customer, your ideal customer, and here's what you're getting. And then, maybe like an image if you have like a mock-up. This one, I think it was created on a Canva. Yeah, it was created in Canva, this thing. And I think you can do 3D mock-ups for a book as well. I think the book itself, like a 3D mock-up, I did it in like a free tool, but probably Canva has that as well. Just like there's on the left side, there's like apps and then mock-ups, and there's like different options. You can do like tablets, laptops, 3D books, all kinds of stuff. And here you can see that I'm only asking for email, but usually the way I do it, I also ask for first name. So we can just either drag in the field, which is form input. We can drag it in like this, right? Or we can just duplicate this one and it will get us like 2 fields. But top one, usually you start with the name. Click on the top one, first name, and the bottom one is email. That's already here. That's all good. So those would be the 2 fields. Remember in the email, first name, that would autofill that field at the beginning where it says, hey, first name. So this would be that. But as for the page content itself, yeah, that's a Canva image. You can technically not use it, not have anything. It's like it shouldn't hold you back, but this is kind of a nice, especially for a digital product, makes it more tangible. Just kind of an actual thing that, you can't touch it because it's like a PDF or whatever, but at least give it some sort of a look. Like a cover, just to kind of make it more real in a sense. But yeah, this is where it's like a benefit, one secret method, and here you call out the customer avatar. So in this case, it's like, let's say your ideal customer is stay-at-home moms who are beginners at making online business, and the benefit is essentially what this lead magnet should solve, or at least guide them in the right direction, is how to make your first $1,000 online, right? This is not a real lead magnet. This is just like as an example. And in this case, yeah, it's a free book or a free PDF, whatever you want to call it. And here it's basically, yeah, you kind of outline what's in there, but you don't spill the beans. You just give a few bullet points of like what kind of to expect, but don't just give them the whole 3-step formula. Don't actually put it in these bullet points. You want to give them an idea what's in there, but not the whole recipe. Basically, don't put it all on this page. And also, you want to make it concise. As you can see here, this is all above the fold. By above the fold, I mean they don't have to scroll. It's like a newspaper that's folded over, right? And the first thing you see from that half front cover, that's like this is that first half, and then all the stuff once when you scroll below, that's the other half of the newspaper. So this is kind of like a real life analogy of that. But yeah, 3 bullet points, just basically what they get access to, what's in the lead magnet, what kind of problem it will solve. And the button, instead of just having something like sign up, that's kind of like uninspiring, this should actually be, yes, I want to do this, yes, I want to learn how to, yes, send me the freebie to my email inbox. Like, just make it actionable. Don't just make it, as bland as possible. Like the default button will probably be something like sign up. No, make it more like actual action that's going to happen. That's going to, kind of reaffirms what that button means. But also, yeah, once you make a form, click on this button. It has to say submit form. If it's that sort of a button, only then you will actually get the lead. Once they put in their name, email, click the button, only then will actually get added to your System.io account as a contact. If it will be one of the other ones, then it won't work. But by default, it's already here. The button is set up that way. But if you start making any changes, just so you know what kind of thing you need to do to go back to that. And if you scroll down, one last thing, nothing too crazy. This is a footer. If you have like a contact page, or maybe there's like a terms and conditions, privacy policy, all that stuff, or maybe like social icons, you can put it all in here, drag it in here. But this is it for this page. Let's save it. We can preview it here. If we click on the eye icon, this is the page. Again, no need to scroll. It's all in here. Obviously, you can change the margins. You can kind of move things around, but you can change colors. You can, select the text, select a specific portion. Oh, let's do this. Select the specific portion, right, of the text. You can change the color. If you click here, let's make it green, for example, right? You can make this bold, discover, learn, get access. This one we can make, I don't know, red if we want, right? You can change all kinds of things. Don't go too crazy, but like you can emphasize some of the main things. Beginner, stay-at-home moms, we can underline it if we want, like things we want to emphasize just to kind of make it pop out more, make it less monotone. So these are all things you can do. Colors, I covered that. The button as well, you can scroll down. Here you go. Color, all the spacing, margins, padding, all that stuff. You can just play around with this stuff and you can kind of figure it out quickly. Size of this thing, right? Margin, you can kind of, this is all pretty straightforward, just like any funnel builder. And I guess last thing, when it comes to the background itself, right, you can see section over here. If you click on it, that's like this whole thing basically. And you can either do a background color, or in this case, I did the background image. You can see it's a little gradient. It's like gray, goes to black. And this is, I don't remember, I think I just found it online. There's like something like free or royalty free background, website background images or wallpapers, and you can just get one of those, whatever is allowed. You can kind of add a simple one here in the background or delete it, and you can do like a color. Let's say you want to do something ugly like this. It all depends on your brand, but just kind of change the colors. And yeah, that's pretty straightforward. I think I covered all of it. And yeah, one last thing. I think that's the last thing. No, there's a couple more. Let's go save it, go back. This will be the thank you page, same thing. You can do guide dash thank you. It has to be different than the landing page URL path, right? So this is the slash whatever. This needs to be different. This can't be the same as the previous page, just so you know. So I usually do the same dash ty, which means thank you, like a thank you page. And yeah, let's go edit that page as well. All the same things apply. This is like fancier. You can just say your free ebook is on its way to your inbox, should be there within the next 5 minutes. So you just stop at that. Or just to actually make some money up front immediately within minutes, it's a possibility. You can do like 3 bullet points and like benefit driven image and a link to either your affiliate product, your MRR, PLR product, your own product. You can just link to any product here that's kind of relevant, obviously, with the lead magnet. It needs to be congruent, but this is a great opportunity. A certain percentage of people will go through and check out the page, and this is just a button where it's, instead of submit form, it's open URL, and you paste in the link and you just send them to that sales page, whatever it is. But again, like I said before, it needs to be kind of somewhat connected to the lead magnet, and the lead magnet kind of solves like a small problem, right? And this could solve like a bigger problem related to that as well. Give the full blueprint. Maybe the lead magnet gave them like a first step video or guide or whatever, and this gives them all 10 steps, right? So there's like different ways of doing this, but this is a good opportunity to just send them straight to your offer. And usually it's like a low ticket offer, under $100. That usually works the best because it's an impulse buy. Obviously make sure it's a good product and it's relevant, but it's an impulse buy. People are not going to buy a $2,000 product over here. That's, it's a miracle if somebody does. When you're at the store, the cashier, you're not going to buy a new bicycle. As oh, by the way, and you need a new bicycle, right? There's like, it's going to be either a candy bar or something like that, right? So make sure that this is a low ticket item. Yeah, make any of the same edits. Just type in whatever you need. Color edits, all that stuff, right? Free ebook, make this green as well, or blue. The ebook was blue, so we can make the text blue. So pretty straightforward. Same thing with the background as before, either a color or an image. Do all that. This is the button I showed you. Yeah, open URL. Here's the link. You paste it in here. And all the margin spacing, you can play around with it. I would just keep it as is, but just, yeah. In case you don't like some of the spacing, you can go in and edit that on the left side. So save changes. Let's go back. So this is the way it's set up automatically is once they fill out the first form, it will take them to the thank you page. That's already set up that way. You don't have to edit anything. The last thing we need to do, second last thing actually, we need to go to automation rules on the squeeze page or landing page. Automation rules, we need to deliver the lead magnet, the first email that we set up, right? Let's add a rule. Final step form subscribed, which means they filled out the form. And what will happen? So here we go. 3 dots, edit automation rule, add action, subscribe to campaign. And then we select that campaign that we just edited. And we just select it. Also, we can add a tag. That's another thing. You can create a tag under contacts. If you have a free account, maybe, don't worry about it too much because you can only do one tag. But if you have a paid account, it's good to like tag, if you have like 10 different pages, have 10 different tags, right? And different landing pages for, people on Instagram, people on Facebook, right? And you attach tags related to those sources, just so you can kind of collect that information up front. Like this is, with those tags, you kind of indicate, oh, this person came from Instagram and this person downloaded this guide. So you can kind of play around with tags when it comes to that as well. And those you connect over here along with the email. So yeah, let's save rule. And the last thing you need to do is click on this link, new page, and fill out the form and make sure to check your email inbox, see whether you got the email, whether you can click on the link, whether it just, everything, whether everything works. And now that it works, you can send it out to the world and start collecting leads, hopefully. So yeah, this is the crazy simple landing page, the simplest of just that you'll ever be able to make, and it's still effective because most of the people don't even scroll below the first part. So that's all that stuff is not that necessary. And yeah, if you want this template, if you want to shortcut the process, check out in the description. I think the pin comment Yeah, probably the pinned comment is going to have that as well. So check it down below this video. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure to comment below. Obviously, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff, like and share and all that. But yeah, comments below. Ask any question about this or anything else System.io related. I love answering questions. But yeah, if you don't have any questions, go claim the templates down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.